And we are back. Siyempre, kasama pa rin natin ang beautiful celebrity chef. This is Chef Rose-Bud. Chef, you've earned the nickname Chef Mom. How does that title resonate with you compared to celebrity chef?
Chef Mom started with quick fire. Parang they were trying to think of a moniker nga na parang anong tawag natin doon. So actually, ako rin yung nagsabi na Chef Mom kasi we're saying Chef Mom, you can have Chef Mom. And ever since then, I've owned up to it na.
Okay.
Kasi parang aside from being a chef, there's also another side of me.
Okay.
Na I'm a mother,
You're also
there's
a
mom, yeah. So, everything that actually, like what I said kanina, na relatable yung mga dishes ko. Kasi everything that I teach the audience to cook, yung mga niluluto ko, is really something that I would prepare for my family.
Oh.
So, I always have them in mind when I come up with recipes. Yeah. Unless yung mga iba may brands na, ay, kailangan ito, ganyan. Pero at the very core, kailangan yung lulutuin ko for my audience is something that I would cook for my children, for my family. Something that they would enjoy, di ba? Yun.
Oh, ang galing, no? Napaisip ako bigla. Bigla ako napaisip kasi syempre, sometimes nowadays yung pinapanood ko, yung mga may plating pala.
Oo, din merong mga ganun na ganun ng strength nila.
Hindi ko siya magawa.
Hindi mo magagawa. Pero you would admire them.
Yes,
yun ang kanilang strength, di ba? And I'll give it to them. But this is what I love doing. This is my core belief na if I'm gonna come up with a dish, it's something that I will be cooking for my family. It's relatable. It's something that's easy to make. Na hindi na, katulad niya, papanoorin mo nga nag-plating, pero hanggang panood na lang, hindi ka naman ma-inspire na gawin. Diba? Unless gusto mo rin maging...
Ang hirap kainin pag ganda ng plating eh. Tsaka gumagano-gano.
Meron din naman ako mga ganon, but you know, it's something as simple na parang anyone can do it. Yung ganon yung ano ko. That's why I really owned up to that name na, to that nickname na Chef Mom.
Pero as a mother to Katrina, Kyle, and
Kayden,
no? How do you manage the demands of tapings and events, while being present for them? Lahat sila may yaya.
Before, kasi when I was doing Quickfire, I only had Katrina and Kyle noon. Si Kayden came later na nung social media age na siya. Pero when I was doing television, I had Katrina and Kyle. So managing wasn't really that hard kasi I don't naman tape every day.
Yeah.
Diba?
So namimili ka rin ng schedule?
Namimili ako ng schedule. I don't tape every day. Parang I only tape twice a week. Tapos aside from that, of course, you have the pre-prod meetings, the research for recipes, yung mga ganun. I had that. But it's just really a matter of prioritizing. Prioritizing. And I make sure...
Pag-isip mo ng recipe, hindi naman siya 5 minutes lang iniisip,
hindi talaga.
Diba?
Lalo na kasi, that show, Quickfire, we would tape 8 episodes in a day that time. 8 episodes. And for one season, parang I have to come up with 65 recipes. So, tapos, hindi naman siya madali. I mean, mauubusan ka talaga ng idea. Tapos yung Quickfire pa was recipes that you could do in 10 minutes. So, very limited.
Pero wait, saan ka kumukuha ng inspiration?
Well,
lulutuin mo?
Well, of course, I also have chef friends that I could ask, di ba? May mga ganun ako. May mga tatanong ako, what do you think about this? What do you think about that? I also have a lot of cookbooks. I watch a lot of cooking shows.
Yes.
So medyo may makukuha kang mga inspirations from them. And
Kasi,
of course, yung mga gusto mo na, yung from childhood, ito yung mga natutunan mo from your parents, from your mom, from your tita. So yung mga yun, doon ka lang kukuha talaga, huhugot na inspiration.
Kasi I can only imagine, like, mas mahirap before to make content.
Kasi,
kesa ngayon. Kasi
ang dali. AI mo
punta
na
ka
lang.
TikTok, andyan.
At saka ngayon, AI na nga lang.
Ay, AI, yes,
diba?
yes, AI.
Oh my gosh. Diba? It was harder before. Pero kasi nga, pag passion mo naman,
bagay.
Easy pa rin. Pero you have to allot time for that, di ba? So I just make sure that I have time for work and I have time for my kids. And when I'm with my kids, I really try not to think of work.
Okay.
You have to be present lang. You have to be mindful talaga. Parang mindful parenting na your time is devoted for them. Tapos I make sure din that I don't work on a Sunday. Talagang I don't like working on a Sunday.
If they schedule you on a Sunday,
I really try to avoid it. I pass. Oo, I pass. Especially now.
What is the Rose-Bud Benitez philosophy when it comes to raising children in the public eye?
Before, because we were, well, ano lang, it's just that they, even if like would go out, tapos may makakalala sa amin, yung mga magpapapicture habang kumakain kami, yung mga ganon.
Oo nga, paano yung ganon?
Magpapapicture pa rin, di ba? Tapos lalokohin lang ako, wow, gaganyan. O sabi ko, huwag masyadong believe sa nanay. Picture lang yan. You know, I make sure that we have our reality. Kasi Yeah.
Oh,
Hindi
kanina ka
naman.
pa humble eh.
Hindi
Off-cam
kasi-
humble ka na eh.
Hindi kasi dapat, don't let it get to your head, you know. That's just, it's nice.
Yes.
It's fun, but it's
Yes.
not you. I mean,
Yes.
di ba? It's just part of it. Parang gano'n. So, every time lalabas kami, parang, okay lang yan. Yung parang I make sure that yung reality namin, hindi na distort with the fame before. I make sure na gano'n. So, very grounded yung kids ko. Na
Okay.
kahit na may makita pa kami dyan na hindi kami tipo may ilang na kailangan, prim and proper na kami. Well, of course, you have to act in such a way na hindi ka naman. Pero yung how we are comic, fun, ganun, we don't let other people's idea of us, yung parang na, ay, ganyan pala si chef sa, yung parang bigla ka na lang mag-prim and proper. Parang hindi, that's really me. Dahil, di ba? Wala naman ako ginagawang any out of the ordinary.
Yes.
Makulit lang, makulit.
Pero do your kids, share your love for the kitchen? Or do they have their own different paths? Like, lahat ba sila gusto rin maging chef?
No. Wala.
Walang nagmana sa'yo?
Wala. My eldest daughter, she's a lawyer. My son is an HR practitioner. And my youngest, although nung bata pa lang siya, tinatry ko nang i-influence.
Yes.
Nung nag-bake kami sa mga videos ko, kasi I would include them sa mga vlogs ko.
Okay.
Nag-bake kami, ganyan. Hindi, classical piano din ang gusto. So I guess they just want to eat, but not really become a chef. Which is fine.
Okay lang
Which is
naman
fine,
yan,
of course, kasi, di ba, that's they have to find their own niche, they have to find their own
Kaya sa
strength.
pilitin, no? Baka hindi rin masarap yung luto, walang makakain.
Oh, totoo, correct.
So, you were named one of the People Asia's Women of Style and Substance. How do you define substance in your daily life?
Tama, pang beauty ko yung mga tanong talaga dito. Substance.
Yes.
Well, I guess substance is, for me, your core values. It's who you are as a person, your identity, how you treat people,
Okay.
and how you show up every day. Yung
It's important.
that's more important than looks for me. It's really, who are you? Who's stripped away of everything? Sino ka ba as a person? Diba? Mabuti ka bang tao? Maayos ka bang makitungo? May magandang puso ka ba?
Yeah.
Diba? So that for me is substance. Not just intellect. Kasi maraming matalino na hindi maganda ang pagkatao. Diba? Hindi maganda ang budhi. So for me talaga, substance is really your core values and how you treat people. Yun. That for
Ako
me.
din.
Oo.
Kung ano yun sa'yo, yun din ang sagot ko.
Diba?
Yeah.
Kasi what's important when you're stripped away of beauty, ang beauty nagfa-fade.
Oo nga.
Diba? Nandun na tayo sa age na, ako palapit na ng palapit, Lord. Konting kapit na.
Yung talino na pag-aaralan.
Dapat talino na pag-aaralan. At anong gagawin mo sa talino kung wala ka namang nai-influence sa maganda sa tao?
Oo nga. Tsaka
Talino
yung
lang.
beauty na na-enhance.
Ay, enhance,
Oo.
diba?
Ibang itsura ka na, panaretoke mo na lang.
True. Tsaka kahit gano'n ka pa kaganda, kung hindi
Yeah.
maganda yung loob mo. Ako, I believe in that eh. Na kahit gano'n ka pa kaganda, if your core values talaga are off, kung hindi ka marunong magtrato ng maayos sa tao, wala, pangit ka rin, di ba?
So, bonus na lahat sa lahat ng magaganda dyan. Kailangan
Diba?
maganda ka, matalino, mabait ka.
Oo.
But other than that, importante, kind heart, no?
Totoo,
Chef, no?
totoo, yes.
Pero there's a lot of pressure on women to have it all. Kasi, di ba, do you believe that's possible? Or is it about making sacrifices?
Okay, having it all. Kasi ngayon, ganyan ang mga babae. We have it all, ganyan, ganyan. I believe that women can have it all, but not at the same time. Not
It's
all
a
at the same
different
time.
season of your life.
Yes. There's
Diba?
a season of your life. There's a season when it's just you.
Yes.
And it's work. It's your profession. But that has to take a step back kung gusto mo magpamilya. Kailangan merong balance. Hindi po
Yes.
pwedeng, ako for me kung pareho ang importance ng work at ng pamilya, medyo may magsasacrifice talaga dyan So you have to learn na parang, okay, this season, ito muna. And the next season, you progress along the
Okay.
way. You can have it all, yung totality, but not all at the same time. And there's nothing wrong with that. Hindi ka naman kailangan maging superwoman, di ba? Sino bang, kailangan mo bang patunayan ng sarili mo sa iba? Di ba? Hindi naman.
Tsaka ang hirap din pag sabay-sabay lahat.
Totoo. May
Diba?
masasacrifice parang either masungit ka sa work or masungit ka sa pamilya mo. Di ba? Or tipong nababurn out ka na. Di ba? We could all
Wala
strive
ka
to
ng
be...
tulog.
Wala ka ng tulog.
Nasusungit ka na sa anak
For me,
mo.
I don't know. Parang ako, pwede kang maging kontento at masaya kung nasang stage ka ng life mo. And that could mean that you have it all already. Kasi this is what you should be focusing on right now.
Yes.
Kung halimbawa, doon ka sa work lang ngayon na wala pa talaga yung family, okay lang. Kasi yun muna yung focus mo eh. And then when the time comes, mag-asawa ka na, magkakapamilya ka na. And then the work has to take a step back. Hindi ko
Yes.
masasabing mag-stop or ano, pero it has to take a step back. Masaya ka pa rin. It feels that you have it all. Kasi ito naman ang ginagampanan mo, di ba? Wholeheartedly, nakafocus ka naman on that season. That's how I see it.
Yeah.
That's how I see it.
And I agree.
Okay. Baka meron mga hindi nag-agree, pero opinion ko lang po yun.
Pero what do you do for yourself when the chef and mom hats get too heavy?
Oh, I'm very big on self-care. I'm
Like
very big on that
how?
self-care. Well, unang-una sa lahat kasi,
Kasi you're so fit eh.
ayun, unang-una sa lahat, I
You
make
work
sure
out
that I
na.
work out. I exercise talaga at least 5 times in a week. I make
Okay.
sure that I start my day with aside from I pray, and then I do devotion, and then I also work out. Kasi nga kailangan ko na pag mentally okay ako, emotionally and physically okay ako. So unang-una yan, I really work out. It's one of my me times, at least 1 hour in a day.
Okay.
Aside from that, pag halimbawa may mga I go to the spa, I have a massage.
How often? Once a month?
Hindi,
Once a week?
siguro twice a month, twice in a
twice.
month, depending on the pressure.
Ah,
Depending on the
pressure.
pressure. Pag sobrang pressure, teka lang, papamasahe lang muna ako. I need a break. Give me an hour. Or diba, I also read a book. Yung mga tipong kailangan mo ng brain breaks eh.
Yes.
You need brain breaks. Kasi kung hindi, talagang mababurn out ka. You're not a machine naman. You're created to have breaks. So, sa mga moms na nanonood, di ba, huwag kayong matakot na mag-break. Don't feel guilty. Because I know of a lot of moms na nagigilty pagka they spend time for themselves. So, parang, pero kailangan niyo po yun. Para mas maalagaan niyo yung asawa niyo at saka ang mga anak niyo.
Kasi how can you provide love? So, unahin mo yung self-love.
Hindi,
mo sa
totoo yun
sarili
kasi
mo.
wala kang output kung wala kang input. So,
Yes.
kailangan meron ka munang tinitake in so that
Yes.
it will overflow.
Pero
Diba?
speaking of motherhood, how was motherhood, how was motherhood changed the way you approach your business and your career choices?
Okay.
Pero you mentioned kanina, can I say
Sure,
this?
sure,
How
sure.
young you got your first child?
I was 15.
You're 15,
Yeah,
diba?
yeah, yeah.
So, was it difficult? Kasi you were so young that time.
Of course, it was difficult.
High school ba yun?
Third year. I was
Third year.
incoming third year. Of course,
Okay.
it was difficult because, first and foremost, may stigma. Diba? You're 15.
Yes.
Tapos bata pa ako eh. So, I mean, I wasn't really mature.
Okay.
So, it was difficult. Tapos meron pang sa society, di ba? Para, ang bata nagka-baby, ang bata nag-asawa. So, it was difficult. But, parang parang bata pa lang kasi ako, gusto ko na ng kompletong pamilya.
Really?
Yeah, kasi I came from a broken family.
Uy, alam mo, grabe ka mag-manifest. Lahat na lang nang iniisip mo nangyayari.
Pero hindi din man nag-end ang maayos yung first marriage ko. It ended with separation. But, I have
But
two
still,
kids.
it happened.
Yeah, it happened. Actually, hindi ako nag-manifest nun yung nanay ko kasi nagpapahula.
Ang galing mag-manifest ng nanay mo.
Nagpapahula, yun daw yung lagi inuhula sa kanya. So yun, nagkatotoo tuloy. Anyway, so it was hard na parang bringing up a kid because I was still a kid.
Okay.
Diba? I was still a kid. Pero sabi ko nga, bata pala ako, gusto ko complete family. So, parang I tried to be mature enough to raise a child on my own. Diba?
Okay.
Na ganun. So, it was hard. Pero, I grew up with them. Parang they grew up with me also. Sabay-sabay kaming lumaki nung two older kids ko.
What is it like, yung typical Sunday? Kasi di ba pag Sunday sa bahay ka lang, you don't accept any work, any engagement on a Sunday. Was it, anong itsura? What is it like sa bahay mo?
Sa bahay namin, lalo na ngayon, no, we make sure that, kasi may daughter already, she's married na. So, she doesn't live with us anymore. She goes to us once in a while, pero kasi may asawa na nga siya. Pero we make sure that we spend Sundays together by we go to church every Sunday. Nag-church talaga kami.
Sumasama pa rin yung...
Oo, yeah, they
panganay mo.
go. But sumasama pa rin siya kasi we go to the same church eh.
Yeah.
We go to the same church. Although they live far from us, they live in Laguna. Pero they go with us. Tapos we also have dinners together. Kailangan yun. Lagi kami nagdo-dinner, ganyan.
Yes.
Unless talaga meron silang work or whatever. O ngayon, nagpe-pickleball. So mamaya, hindi na dahil nagpe-pickleball. Okay, sige. Pero we make it a point that we really spend Saturdays together. We go to church. Diba, we pray together. And we have dinners para talagang to catch up lang on what's going on sa family mo. Like my son, kamusta naman ang work, di ba?
Pero chef, ito no, what message do you want to give to Katrina, Kyle, and Kaden to take away from seeing their mom work so hard?
Okay. I guess what I would want them to learn is that, work is a blessing. Work is a blessing. Marami kasing mga bata ngayon that would complain na ang hirap magtrabaho, ang hirap magganyan, or parang. So I would want them to know that, work is a blessing. It's a blessing from the Lord. You were entrusted with that work, so you should always give it your best. Yeah. Diba? Pero, ang ano ko rin is you work hard, of course, because you need to provide for yourself and for your family. That's very important. Bawal yung tamad, diba? Because God gave us skills, diba? God gave us knowledge. He gave us that work na para magamit natin to be a blessing and to be a blessing to other people as well. So, but, ang ano ko pa rin is, it shouldn't sacrifice, for me, family. Kailangan din may balance. You work hard, but you know your priorities. That's just your job, but what's your bigger purpose in life? Yun yung gusto kong kuha nila. I mean, the two older kids, I guess, they already have it in their system. Pero yun yung tinuturo ko ngayon kay Keda na sa bunso na, work is something that you need, but you also have to find your purpose. What's the purpose for this work or for your life, di ba? So yun. But importante ang working hard kasi nga, hindi tayo pwedeng tamad, bawal yun.
Sabi nila, work hard, party hard.
Pwede rin, di ba? Work hard now. Para you can party hard later. Totoo.
From the kitchen to the community, up next, we discuss Chef Rose-Bud's impact on the industry and her advice for the next generation of Jazzgirls. Don't go away.